I bought this Muzak the other day. Apparently, it enhances the shopping experience. But it also contains a subliminal message which encourages people to buy things.
Could I have a bag of toffees, please?
Bag of toffees, there we are.
And a packet of razor blades.
Packet of razor blades, there we are.
Buy a newspaper.
And could I have a copy of the Daily Rubbish, please?
Daily Rubbish, there we are. Anything else?
No, that's all, thanks.
Buy some cigarettes.
Oh, and a packet of cigarettes, please.
Oh, what sort would you like?
I don't know, I don't smoke.
We'll have these then, here we are.
Buy a pig on a stick.
Oh, could I have a pig on a stick, please?
There you go.
Buy some chocolates.
And a box of chocolates.
Box of chocolates.
Buy some chocolates.
And a box of chocolates.
Buy some chocolates.
And a box of chocolates.
Buy some chocolates.
And a box of chocolates, please.
Buy some chocolates.
And a box of chocolates.
Buy some chocolates.
Oh, can I have a box of chocolates?
Buy.
Thank you very much.
That's all right, pleasure. Yeah, well, I never thought I'd get rid of them chocolates. Their sell-by date was August 1956. You know, every so often, they send a spaceship up into the air. I'm not getting too technical for you, am I? And instead of having astronauts on this spaceship, they send up a variety of objects designed to illustrate life on Earth. You know, in case some alien comes across them and thinks, oh, you know, that's what it's like in life on Earth. I know what objects I'd like to send up. I'd send up all of Picasso's portraits with a little note attached. Do these people resemble you in any way? Because I'm stuffed if they resemble anybody down here. I would also include a photograph of Cilla Black, a hamburger, and a British Rail timetable for Network South East. Just to show them we're not worth invading. And I would include a couple of questions which have proved impossible for our greatest minds to answer. Why are man-sized tissues only that big? And why does every man in Iraq have a black moustache? They can't all think it suits them. Private McAllister, sir, DSC.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Corporal Hurst, sir, DSO.
Well, where is it?
I seem to run out of DSOs.
Oh. Well, what have you got?
What about that one there?
Oh, yes, that's a pretty little thing.
Yes. Military medal, sir.
Well, you take that one, and jolly good luck to you. What about you? See anything you fancy?
Have you got a blue one? Yeah.
Well done. Now, what about this man? What's he getting?
Oh, I've run out of medals. Here, give him this fag packet.
Well done. Congratulations. Well done. Congratulations. Well done. Well, we've run out completely now.
Oh, what's that over there?
Well.
I found some more, sir.
Oh, well done. Congratulations. Why is there a gap?
Oh, he has to keep his identity secret, sir, for security reasons.
Oh, I see. Congratulations. Well done. We could do with more men like him.
They're very hard to find, sir.
Yes, quite.
Private Jago, sir.
Well done, Jago. Richly deserved. Wait a minute. Shouldn't that medal be awarded posthumously? Oh. Well done.
Thank you, sir.
Take that man's name. He's slouching.
Yes, sir.
Jackie, I'm not criticising you, but next time you place cucumber on the customer's eyes, could you make sure you slice them first?
There must be some way of getting this fire going.
Look, will you stop going on about the fire? Why don't you face up to it? We lost the matches in the avalanche.
How long has Phillips been gone?
4 days. I thought it was damn brave of him going out there to look for food.
There's not a single living creature could survive out there. It's 40 degrees below zero.
He'll have frozen solid before he'd gone 500 yards.
Poor old Phillips.
Blimey. I thought I'd never get out of that supermarket.
You're alive!
Well, if I'm not, I've got ruddy strong willpower. But I'm sorry I'm late. It took me ages to find a taxi.
You're here and alive.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. Now, come on. Let's see what you've bought. This is going to be the best meal we've ever tasted.
Right, here we are. Kitchen rolls. You can never have enough of them, can you? Here we are. Dishwasher powder. Now, here's a bargain. 3 light bulbs, £1.69.
What about something to eat?
Oh, I thought we'd have a barbecue tonight.
A barbecue.
Yeah, so I got these charcoal briquettes.
So you bought some matches then?
There's always one thing you forget, isn't there? I should have made a list.
But you have got food.
Me? I thought you were getting the food. No, I've eaten down at the Indian restaurant. Oh, I'm bursting. I couldn't eat any more. You know, like when your stomach's really full.
Oh, so you didn't get any food.
Here. What's wrong with Maddox?
He died 2 days ago.
Well, why don't you eat him then?
Oh, we couldn't do that. The idea's disgusting.
Now, what you do is you eat the entire body, but leave the head.
Why would we leave the head?
Well, when we get to the summit, we'll need it for the group photographs. I don't mind holding it. I'm not squeamish. If we stick a lolly stick in his mouth, we might get a smile out of him. You know what I mean? Like that.
You're a sick man, Phillips.
More like that, really.
Here we are freezing to death and you're talking about cannibalism.
Well, if you're cold, why don't you turn the central heating up? There's a thermostat here, look.
It's incredible!
Yeah, and with this you can have the heating on inside or outside.
Ah! It's amazing!
It is amazing.
Come on, now the weather's cleared, we can make our own way down the mountains.
I've got the charcoal briquettes.
Oh.
Over here.
It's all your fault, Phillips!
Well, how did I know the meter was going to run out? Right, who's got a 50p coin? Let's try Maddox. He's a stiffy. Please. Ladies and gentlemen, please. The Board of Governors of St Jude's Hospital have agreed the following statement, all right? It is regrettable that 7 hours after being admitted for a minor operation on her kneecap, Mrs Burridge found herself the recipient of a new heart. Let me say here and now that the heart was given to her was very healthy and came from a very fit and young pigeon. Mrs Burridge's original heart didn't go to waste. It was given to Mr Nugent on our cardiac ward. Unfortunately, it was given to him on a hot plate with some potato, string beans and gravy.
Is that boiled or mashed?
Mashed.
Mashed.
As a result, Mr Nugent became distrustful of hospital food and on Thursday almost choked while attempting to eat a radiator. Later that evening he coughed up 4 spoons, a piece of chalk and a staff nurse. Tells me he's made a full recovery.
And what colour was the chalk?
Blue. By pulling the radiators off the wall with his teeth, Mr Nugent caused a severe flood which led to 600 patients floating out the hospital doors and forming a natural dam across the mouth of the Humber. A collision with an oil tanker was narrowly averted when Mr Nugent ate it. Although the hospital is flooded, the good news is that from next Monday, St Jude's will be renamed Ocean View World of Underwater Adventure. Thank you very much.
Much?
Yes, much.
Mr. Armstrong,
Have you got a sale on?
Yes, I have. Everything's half price. It's all fire-damaged stock.
I'll have 20 cigarettes then, please.
Here we are.
Thanks very much.
Did you want the smoke as well?
No, thanks. I'm trying to give it up.
The other day, I was standing at a bus stop, and there was a bloke standing next to me. Had only one leg. I looked at my 2 legs. I looked at his 1 leg. I remember thinking, I bet you're rubbish at table tennis. This bloke was eating a chocolate mint ice cream, and this bus comes round the corner, the one-legged bloke tries to get out of the way, the driver, thanks to years of experience, runs straight over him, and the chocolate mint ice cream goes somersaulting up into the air. Now, the bus skids into a disco, killing 365 people, taking part in a Lloyd Grossman lookalike contest. Took them 5 days to identify the bodies. Well, what does he look like? Well, he looks like Lloyd Grossman, doesn't he? Yeah, but I've got hundreds of them here, mate, look. I wouldn't know where to start. Is he in the swimwear section? Then the bus blew up above a gas main, sending this fireball 500 feet up in the air, narrowly missing a plane but blinding the pilot. He avoids a crash landing into a car park by flying straight into a housing estate. Another 300 people dead. Luckily, there's no passengers on the plane. Just 5.5 tons of nuclear weapons, which exploded, killing everybody in a 5-mile radius. And the chocolate mint ice cream that had gone somersaulting up into the air landed on my shirt. Why does it always happen to me? In the paper the other day, they found an old woman lying on the floor of a supermarket, shivering, turning blue, and they thought, well, it's hypothermia. So they rushed to the hospital and they found a frozen chicken under her hat. I mean, how could the security guards miss it? I mean, it can't be difficult, is it? You just look at her, face, hair, chicken, hat. I mean, even if she's really clever, it's still going to be face, hair, chicken, wig, hat. I mean...
Is my jacket ready yet?
Let's have a look. What's it look like?
Well, it's green with a thick white stripe.
Green with thick white stripes, green with thick white... I've got white with thick green stripes.
That'll do.
All right, here we are. Oh, by the way, did you know that you left 200 quid in the inside pocket?
Oh, so that's what it is.
Yeah.
I thought I'd lost it.
Yeah, well, I managed to clean all the ink off for you. There you are. So that's 5 quid for the jacket and £4.95 for cleaning the money.
Here we are. This used to be a £10 note.
Well, thanks very much. And this used to be a jacket. Here, do you remember me? I come in here last week.
No, I don't.
That's right. Well, I made a bet with you, right, that they would discover life on another planet within the year. Yeah, here's me betting slip.
Oh, yeah, £5 at 10,000 to 1. I remember, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've just been up to Mars, right?
Oh, yeah?
And I found this ant up there.
Well, you're going to have to do better than that. I mean, you could have got this ant anyway.
You mean to say I can't have me 50,000 quid?
I want to bet 10 quid the monarchy won't exist in the year 3000.
I can give you 10 to 1 on that.
Sounds reasonable.
What an idiot. How's he going to pick up his winnings? He won't be alive in the year 3000. Here, I can make some money here. Here, I'll bet you 50 quid that bloke won't be alive in the year 3000.
All right, 10 to 1. There we go.
Right. I'll come and pick my winnings up in the year 3000.
All right.
Hang on a minute. I won't be alive myself. That's not right. Here, I'll bet you 50 quid that I won't be alive in the year 3000.
100 to 1.
Right, lovely.
Right, when you're dead in the year 3000, you can come back here and pick up your winnings.
I will.
All right.
I've done it again, haven't I? Must be some way of making money here. Here, you see that bloke there? Right. I'll bet you 50 quid that his trousers will fall down in 5 seconds.
All right, 10,000 to 1.
Right, here we are. 10 rounds, lovely.
Right, OK, starting from now.
There. Yeah, what did I tell you?
Sorry, mate, 6.4.
It's not my day, is it? All All right, look, one more bet, right? My last 100 quid this is, all right? I bet you 100 quid, right, that a sheep will come through that wall driving a red sports car.
1,000,000 to 1.
Yeah, lovely.
Right.
Well, would you believe it? It's been a red one every day this week. I've got an irrational fear of insects. I think it stems from my childhood when both my parents were eaten by a giant ladybird. What a disastrous picnic that was. The bloke next door's got an irrational fear of open spaces, but he's also got a fear of enclosed spaces. So when he's indoors, he wants to be outdoors. When he's outdoors, he wants to be indoors. He has to walk down the street with a cardboard box over his head, which he takes on and off really quickly. Of course, the best way to confront a phobia is to sort of face it face to face. You know, my uncle, terrified of plants, got a job at Kew Gardens, grows his own roses now. Another uncle, terrified of heights, got a job as a steeplejack, he's up and down the ladders all day. Another uncle, terrified of dying, he committed suicide. You know, he's never been happier. I was down the pub the other night and this bloke says to me, he says, look, I run this Cardiff-based onion rings factory.
Excuse me, I've come to pick up my jacket.
Oh, right.
Thanks very much. I enjoyed that.
You got any chocolate?
No.
You waiting for the London train?
Yes, I thought I was going to miss it.
You have done, went half an hour ago.
Well, according to the timetable, the London train doesn't go for another 10 minutes.
Yeah, but the clocks were put forward an hour at midnight, weren't they? It's 1:20 now.
But the clocks went forward only 3 weeks ago.
Haven't you heard? The clocks have got to be put forward an hour every night because the Earth is spinning off its axis. There's too many buildings on one side of the world. But it makes sense, doesn't it? New York's full of skyscrapers and New Zealand's full of sheep. I mean, they teach us that at school, don't they?
I suppose they do.
So either they've got to knock down more buildings or breed fatter sheep.
I think I'll take a chance and wait for the train anyway.
There's a scientist who reckons we could jolt the Earth back onto its axis if everybody in China took off their pullover at the same time.
Well, why don't they try it then?
Not enough pullovers, is there? Not since Chairman Mao banned the polo neck in 1952. They're going to need more wool. That's why they're breeding fatter sheep.
Yes, well, I think my train will be along in a minute.
Next train through here will be the Phantom Ghost train from hell.
Oh, does that stop at West Croydon?
Well, nobody knows where it's going or where it's been. In that respect, it's like every other train on Network South East. They say the driver is the devil himself. The guard's a six-horned demon and the ticket collector's a bloke from Bromley. He's the one I feel sorry for. He's got to work with these people. Can't be much fun checking the tickets of 1,000 tormented souls as they take the loop line of Hades.
I can imagine.
Do you know who that was?
No?
Glenn Miller. He faked his own death to get a job on British Railways. They're all doing it, these Hollywood stars. They can't take the pressure. You hang around for long enough, you'll see Marilyn Monroe come out the signal box.
That looks like my train now.
Glenn's on good form tonight. Evening, Marilyn.
Is there no hope, Doctor?
I'm afraid not. All our tests show there's no brain activity whatsoever.
And he's still breathing, Doctor.
Yes, but that's just the machine keeping him alive. Cheers.
Good health. Listen, Jack, to tell you the truth, I'm a bit worried, you know, about the way the business is being run.
Oh, I don't see why. Only this morning I got a 40% discount on 24 prams, 6 grocer disposable nappies and 300 playpens.
Yes, but we're running a garden centre.
But there's no harm in diversifying.
No, of course
I mean,
not,
look at
Jack.
that deal I did last year. I bought a job lot of false teeth, stuck electric motors in them, sold them as hedge trimmers.
You should have put a warning on the box. One old woman got them mixed up with her dentures. Ended up with a mouthful of privet.
Well, it's not my fault if people don't read instructions properly.
Every time she ate a biscuit, her teeth trimmed them into the shape of a peacock.
Never mind all that. That was last year. I reckon that this competition I've put in the local paper should bring in lots of new customers. Yeah.
Answer the following question and win your own weight in fertiliser. Which is the odd one out? Tree, shrub, bush, helicopter? Well, it's obvious, isn't it? It's helicopter.
No, it's shrub.
Why is it shrub?
Because all the others do air sea rescue.
Tree and bush don't do air sea rescue.
They do if you stick them in a helicopter. Some of them are very keen. Look at that rose bush that rescued that bloke from the lighthouse last year. All over the papers. Rose bush rescues bloke from lighthouse.
Jack, is there something bothering you?
Well, yes, I suppose I had to tell you sooner or later. A long time ago, I did something very stupid. I was young, foolish, you know how it is.
What did you do?
I robbed the Bank of England. What? Gerald, I was 5 years old.
How much did you steal?
£25 million. That's why I never had to do a paper round.
Didn't your parents suspect or anything?
Not at first, and then my father looked in the toy cupboard and found 15,000 miles of Scare Electric's track.
15,000 miles?
Yeah. Took ages to set up. And it wouldn't all fit in the living room, so I had to lay the track around the coastline of Great Britain.
Well, that must have been awkward.
It was. 2 old women in Eastbourne got their Zimmer frames caught in the track. In the end, I found it was more fun racing them than racing the cars. The old women didn't seem to mind. They said he got them out of the house, you know. I remember the last race of the season. I was driving Mrs. Winstanley, as usual, in the red. A quick check of their wet weather handbags, and they were off. And then the one thing that both competitors feared, overheated slippers. And after a few final touches, it was time to burn rubber. Despite this setback, the blue team was soon challenging hard again. They were neck and neck right up to the last lap until suddenly one of them had to go and pick up her pension. Yes, another magnificent victory, and so the celebration began.